examination of pulse, right? So those who feel like writing, you can write. Which book do you follow? AKJ. Okay. Practical. Most of the things are there in the book. We'll try to learn the method, right? In between, important things you can always keep on writing, because whatever we talk here, that is a synthesis. काफी किताबों से, experience से एक साथ, right? Okay, so why do you think pulse is important? Has it been covered in the theory already? You already know about the cardiac cycle, that has been done. Pulse pressure wave also has been done. So, do you think examination of pulse is important? जब आप पहली बार जाते हो किसी डॉक्टर के पास, what is the first thing that a doctor does? History, right? क्या पूछते हैं पहले? Name पूछते हैं, age, sex, all of that is asked, right? Okay. So history के बाद, why is the history important? For every case that you understand, history is very important. Why is it important, do you think? पूछा होगा ना? 17, 20 years, whatever is your age, in that many years, you must have fallen ill once or twice at least. आप गए होंगे डॉक्टर के पास, right? And फिर initially, we keep on asking कि what brings you here? क्या दिक्कत है आपको? Right? So why do you think this is important? इससे क्या मिलता है हमें जानकारी? Chief complaints?
The things or the illness the patient is going through.
So most of the times, you clinch your diagnosis from the history itself. If you take history nicely, history of course is a very elaborate thing. It is not a very simple thing. They say that history taking is an art. You keep on learning throughout your life. So history say you are almost near at a diagnosis. So after history, next that we do is general physical examination, right? So history will give you an indication of the list of probable diagnosis or diseases that can be there, right? So this many list of probabilities, we call them as differential diagnosis. History will guide you towards the system of the body that has been affected by the disease, right? And well, I'll give an example. Let's say if you come across a patient who is complaining of let's say fever on and off for 3-4 weeks, followed by sputum, productive cough, right? And for last week or so, the sputum is blood tinged. If this is the scheme of things, right? So around 1 month ka complaints hai ye. So the history will give you an idea that which system do you think, if ye agar history hai, ye 3 symptoms hai, which system is most probably affected? Respiratory, right? So this idea you get from the history. Respiratory system mein, this particular set of symptoms, it could be, I'm giving you the list of causes, could be many. Because you are in first year, I'll give you some 3-4 common things. The same set of symptoms can be for tuberculosis, this infective disease. It can also be in a case of bronchiectasis, which is an inflammatory chronic disease. It can also be in a case of lung CA, right? Bronchogenic carcinoma. So ऐसे और बहुत सारे हैं. So this set of diseases that comes to your mind listening to the history, we call them as differential diagnosis. Differential diagnosis के बाद history is followed by examination. Examination consists of 2 broad things: general physical examination and systemic examination. So general physical examination covers assessment from head to toe, right? Of course you will get something or the other signs of the disease that is presented, but along with that we check for a few things as a routine thing, right? We'll check for anemia, we check for pallor, we check for icterus and all of this. So these are routine things we do in all the cases. So this is followed by an elaborate examination of the system that has been affected. So this comes under systemic examination. So 2 of the systems you have already covered, right? That briefed me, you have already done abdomen examination. You already know how to examine the respiratory system, right? So general scheme में examination के बाद, now you have out of the list, you have narrowed it down to 1, right? So that becomes your provisional diagnosis. So provisional diagnosis is one out of all of this. And here now you will as a doctor will advise for some investigations, right? Right. So now along with that, once the reports are available, you have something called as the final diagnosis. So why this part is important? Because they say nowadays the medicine that we have is evidence-based medicine. आप ये term बहुत जगह देखोगे. Evidence-based medicine. Previously medicine like 20-30 years back was generally considered to be bedside or clinical medicine. Now we consider it as evidence-based medicine where you have to have documented evidence. So that is where investigation, a lot of investigations you will see come across. Sometimes people are annoyed, but you do come across people who want the full battery of investigations. Right? So you have to use discretion कि कौन सा advice करना है, कौन सा नहीं है. And for that you need knowledge. You should choose wisely and advise wisely. Right? So pulse examination, इतना सब कुछ. What is the purpose behind all of this? Where does pulse fit? So pulse fits here. General physical examination. So has it been covered yet? It has been covered. So what are the things you look for in general examination? Cyanosis, clubbing, lymphadenopathy, edema. So head to toe we look for these 6 things, but there are other things also. Pickle, there's a short mnemonic for that. Yeah. And then there are 4 vitals. Pulse, respiration, respiratory rate, then blood pressure and then temperature. So pulse comes here. So routinely, irrespective of the complaints, it is an important component of your vitals. So routinely in every case you will examine pulse, fine. What else does it tell us? So pulse also gives you an idea of the working of the CVS, ये तो पता ही है कि because we are directly seeing the activity of the heart by putting our hand over here. So it gives you a broad idea of the working of the cardiovascular system. And not only CVS, pulse also gets affected in a lot of other diseases. Like in anemia, you will find the pulse rate will be high. Chronic anemia, you will also find that the pulse volume is also more. So there are a lot of other situations also, other diseases where the pulse gives certain type of findings. So this is why you need to know about pulse. And along with that, one more very important thing is pulse is one of those things which goes with the identity of a doctor. It is a very basic thing that people identify with the image of a doctor, like stethoscope. So that is why that is an added thing that you should be very thorough about. It is such a basic thing. Now if you want to define pulse, let us first see where can we feel pulse. So can you place your hands over here? इधर रखना है. Wrist पे रखो. Did you feel anything? Anything throbbing? Feel हुआ? Which side? Medial side or lateral side? Lateral. Sure. Medial में कुछ नहीं feel हुआ? Feel करो अच्छे से. You're not feeling it enough. You will feel it on both sides. I'll come into the precise location also. But if you put your hand like this, covering both the sides, you will come across 2 throbbing sensations. One on the medial side and one on the lateral sides. Because you have 2 very prominent arteries. Radial artery on the lateral side and the ulnar artery on the medial side. So feel होना चाहिए दोनों side. Wrist में, right? Why या नहीं feel? Right? So next part that you can, so this side, as I said, radial artery here and ulnar artery on this side. Next part that you can put your hand again is on the cubital fossa. Medial aspect of the cubital fossa. As of now, place your hand like this. कि feel करो पहले कहाँ पे है. Medial side of the cubital fossa. Elbow joint के medial. Can you feel the throbbing sensation here? Right? So this pulse is the pulse of which artery? Brachial artery. All of you have felt? है ना? चलो उसके बाद थोड़ा सा और करते हैं. Like we'll see. Now use both your hands. Right? Place it like this and try to feel the pulsation. Sir Dard. So do you feel anything? Karo. Which artery? Can you feel something pulsating here? So this artery is not carotid. This is a superficial temporal artery. right? Face में. Carotid artery is a deep-seated artery present over here, right? And carotid, don't do it now because why? There is a specific way you should feel the carotid, and the most important precaution: carotid of both the sides should never be palpated together because it is supplying the brain. So always, now you're still doing it again. Both sides you never palpate the carotid together, one side at a time. So carotid is felt here, right? So you can feel your cartilage over here, right? Cartilage or एक muscle है, I'll show you in the next. So here, in between this thyroid cartilage and this muscle, middle third of the sternocleidomastoid muscle, here if you insinuate your fingers, you will come across a throbbing sensation. This is the carotid artery. So exact location also I will tell you. So all these arteries that you have felt. Now if I ask you what is pulse, what would you answer? What is this thing that you felt?
Rate at which heart is beating. Rate of heart rate.
Rate is one aspect of it. But है क्या वो चीज़? Rate will count. But what is that? इतने जगहों पे जो आपने feel किया, what is that actually? You should, because it has been covered in theory, cardiac cycle has been covered in theory, you should be able to answer. That is fine. That is, as I said, number of times the heart is beating, that is one aspect of pulse. Rate. What beyond rate? Yes, you want to say something? Bolo. Louder.
Sir, मेरा गला खराब. The heart is beating faster or slower.
Heart is beating faster or slower. वही चीज़ है. Rate is one aspect. What is that thing that you felt? Is it the blood that is flowing? जो आपने feel किया वो blood flow था या नहीं? Flow of blood नहीं है ये. Right? It seems like we are feeling the flow of blood, but it's actually not that. So if you remember, if you try to recollect what you learned in cardiac cycle, have you read about stroke volume? Cardiac cycle में कहीं है ना? Left ventricle it pumps, both the ventricles pump, but we are talking about stroke volume. When the left ventricle contracts or it goes into systole, what happens to the aorta? So at the end of diastole, in the heart, in the left ventricle, we have around 120 to 130 ml of blood. This is called as end diastolic volume, right? Out of this, around 70 ml is ejected into the aorta. This is called as stroke volume, and if you express it as percentage or fraction, we call this ejection fraction. So almost 70 to 80 ml is, it is not. Almost 70 to 80 ml is expelled out. So what happens is the aorta expands. So if this is, let's say, a diagram of the heart, so we're talking about the things here, left ventricle, and from the left ventricle you have the aorta arising here. So every time the heart beats, 70 to 80 ml of blood is ejected from here to the aorta. Now, aorta is one of the largest artery of the body. Larger the arteries, more the elastic content of the wall of the blood vessel, right? So what happens is, if this was the aorta, so the moment the heart goes into systole, 70 to 80 ml of blood has to be accommodated here. So it expands like this to accommodate this extra amount of blood. So there is an expansion which is developing, followed by, because it is an elastic artery, elastic tissue ज़्यादा है इसमें wall में, it will recoil on its own and come back to its original configuration. So in the process, as it recoils back, what happens? This extra amount of blood which was ejected and which was accommodated here, this is propelled forward to the rest of the arterial tree. So aorta आगे जाके it gives rise to all the different arteries. So it is propelled forward into the systemic circulation of the arteries, right? This particular effect is called as the Windkessel effect. You might have heard of its name. ये चीज़ें theory में है, किताब में है, Windkessel effect. What you see here now is a pressure wave which is developed. Expansion followed by recoil. This pressure wave keeps on flowing throughout the wall of the arteries. This is what we feel here. Every time the heart goes into systole, a new pressure wave is generated and it keeps on propagating throughout the arterial tree. So when we say that we're feeling the pulse, we're actually feeling the pressure wave. The pressure wave, it flows approximately with a speed of 6 to 10 meters per second. Blood, on the other hand, flows approximately from here, if you see, 0.5 to 1 meter per second is speed में. So remember, we're talking about the pressure wave produced in the aorta because of Wind Kessel effect. This is what you call as pulse. Now, if you have the definition, क्या बोलना है आपको? This is a rhythmic expansion and recoil of the wall of the arteries. देखो सब लोग. Pulse is the rhythmic expansion and recoil of the wall of the arteries. Pulse is the rhythmic expansion and recoil of the wall of the arteries because of pressure waves transmitted along it. Because of pressure waves transmitted along it. Because of pressure waves transmitted along it, which are produced by the ejection of blood from the left ventricle into the aorta, which are produced by the ejection of blood from the left ventricle into the aorta during each systole. During each systole. Clear hai? So whatever we have discussed here, we have put it in one sentence. है ना? Alright. So next we'll see what are the areas clinically हम लोगों को कौन सी जगह पे we have to examine. So commonest site that you will see is the radial artery. As some of you are already telling, radial artery. Now radial artery is present on the lateral side, lateral aspect of your wrist, on the distal part of your radius bone. That's why the name radial artery, right? Now use 3 fingers. This is the index finger, middle finger, and the ring finger. 3 fingers say try to feel. Radial artery will feel on the lateral aspect of your wrist, on the radius bone. Can you feel? Here. Wrist joints are thoda sa pehle. This is the area you should be feeling from. Can you feel? Yes. Those who are not able to feel, you can do one thing. You can make a fist, जिनको नहीं हो रहा एक बार में, right? If you make a fist and flex, you will see some tendons. What are this? ये सारे जो चीजें, these are all tendons. Yes. Just lateral to these tendons, the radial artery courses through. मिला या नहीं? Right. ठीक है? So why these 3 fingers and why the radial artery? So why do you think this is the commonest area or artery for examining pulse? Easily you can examine, right? And the floor of the artery is a bone. So कुछ ऐसे situations है where you need to identify some other things also, feel some other aspects also. So when the floor is bony, you can appreciate the quality or the characteristics of the pulse better. So that's why this artery is chosen. Now what are the functions of these 3 fingers? The proximal finger, usually the index finger, but not necessarily. This helps in fixating the artery and regulating the pressure wave flowing through the artery. This is the function of the finger that you place proximally. सबसे ऊपर जो finger, इसका function is this. Ring finger or the distally placed finger, the function is to prevent the transmitted pulsations from the palmar arch. Now here I have to ask you one more question. So upper limb, has it been covered in anatomy? So you already know that there are palmar arches. है ना कितने? Palmar arch. How is it formed? So ulnar artery is an equally large artery, and the pulsations from the ulnar artery, it can influence or distract you while you are examining the radial artery. We don't want that. So radial the ring finger or the distally placed finger का function है कि it will prevent the transmitted pulsations from the palmar arch, and it helps you to focus on the artery that you are examining. And with the middle finger, जितने भी characteristics है pulse के, you are feeling with the middle finger, remember. So not with the proximal finger, not with the distal finger. इनके अलग अलग functions हैं, but all the characteristics of the pulse are felt with the middle finger. Fine. Okay. So now we'll see what are the things we examine for and how you examine for. So who will be the subject? आ जाओ. So one who is strong should be standing right side. Good, very good. All right. So first thing that you should examine for is the rate. So let me first write down the points that you're supposed to look for. So first point that you look for is the rate. Second, rhythm. Third, volume. Fourth, character of the pulse. Fifth, synchronicity. Sixth, condition of vessel valve. So these are the 6 points or aspects that you have to feel. So we'll start with the rate. So जो लोग हैं, you can all feel on yourselves also, or you feel like you can examine the person sitting left to you. देखो, आप इनका देखो, आप इनका देखो. You can examine the person sitting on the left because you are to be standing on the right, है ना? So what is the position of the hand? Now all of you pay attention here. Position of the hand is, so एक चीज तूने बहुत अच्छा किया कि the hand should be rested. Whenever you are examining the pulse on the radial artery, or for that matter any artery, the artery should be rested. So it is rested here, right? Next point that you have to understand is there should be semi-flexion at the wrist joint, semi-pronation of the forearm. So pen holding position, semi-flexion of the wrist, semi-pronation of the forearm, right? So this is the position of the arm before examination starts. And I'm going to use these 3 fingers. I'm standing on the right side. I've taken consent already, right? So I've placed here, right? Rate के लिए you have to count for full 1 minute, right? Remember, no shortcuts here. Full 1 minute you have to count. And for that, all of you should carry a wristwatch. So I can see most of you are not. नहीं. You don't expect doctors to be carrying timers when they're going the wards में round में. Will you go on carrying a timer? No, not at all. You will carry a lot of infections home. How many of you have wristwatches? Let me see. So next class all of you should be having, right? You look professional. You look good and decent when you look professional. Pulse examination, all of you should be carrying a wristwatch. Count for full 1 minute. Done? You should have the units also. आपको कितना मिला? इन्होंने का 92, 72 beats per minute. आपको 81, 65. Okay, so you can see a variation. How many of you have got below 65? Anyone? इनका 65 beats per minute आया? Anyone who has got more than 100 beats per minute? पीछे? So what is the normal range now? So normal range of pulse is 60 to 100 beats per minute. If it is less than that, we call it as bradycardia. If it is more than this, we call it as tachycardia. Right? Rate में और आपको आगे क्या जानना है कि what are the causes of bradycardia and tachycardia? At least 4-5 conditions आपको जानने हैं. So when you are sleeping, so let's start with bradycardia. Deep sleep में the heart rate slows down, right? So this is one condition, physiological condition. Sleep is not disease, right? In yoga practitioners, in them also you will find that the resting heart rate is less than 60 beats per minute because with yoga the parasympathetic tone or the vagal tone becomes more. So vagus का क्या effect heart पे? It reduces the heart rate. Athletes में also will find that the heart rate is slightly on the lower side. So these are conditions where Normal conditions है, these are physiological variations, these are not diseases, but still this is bradycardia. Now the next point is some diseases that you should know. So heart block, I think you have already learnt in theory. AV conduction blocks, yes or no? हो गया या नहीं? Myocardial infarction, okay. So some diseases where the transmission of impulse from the SA node to the AV node and onwards to the bundle of His and Purkinje fibers, it gets interrupted. This type of diseases are broadly classified as heart blocks, right? If the point of interruption is within the from the SA node to the AV node, we call this as AV blocks. If it is within the bundle of His or bundle branches, we call them as bundle branch block. So heart blocks may the pulse rate is slower, towards the slower side. Digitalis is a medicine which is used for treating heart failure, right? So iska bhi, this particular medicine has got a very narrow window within which it can function, and toxicity can happen any time when that narrow window is it is overwhelmed. So us time pe again you will find that the heart rate slows down. So bradycardia is also seen in digitalis toxicity. It is also seen in beta blockers. Again, one more group of medicine that is given. The beta blockers may again you get heart rate towards the slower side, bradycardia. Now let's say what happens on the opposite extreme. Tachycardia ke kuch causes. So one, can you name one cause where you find tachycardia? Fever, pregnancy, good, very good. All situations where the circulation is hyperdynamic. है ना? Anxiety चलो मान लेते हैं. नहीं. Exercise is one. So remember when I say use the word hyperdynamic circulation, इसका मतलब है the circulation is faster and more stronger, more vigorous. So all the conditions she mentioned is correct. Fever because of the direct effect on the SA node. Temperature का जो effect है, it increases the automaticity of the pacemakers of the SA node. So the heart rate increases by 10 to 14 beats per minute for every 1 degree rise in temperature. Such is the effect. दूसरा आपने कौन सा कहा फीवर के बाद? प्रेगनेंसी अगेन, सर्कुलेशन इज हाइपरडायनामिक. थायराइड में जो हाइपरथायराइड स्टेट्स हैं, देन इन देम आल्सो यू विल फाइंड टैकीकार्डिया. फाइन. एक्सरसाइज करेक्टली मेंशन, we find tachycardia, heart rate is towards the higher side. Yes? No, not cardiomyopathy. And all tachyarrhythmias, say, let's say there are some ectopic sites within the heart which is producing impulses. Extra कुछ जगहों से beat produce हो रहा है. So these are called as arrhythmias. Tachyarrhythmias में you will get heart rate towards the higher side. Atrial flutter, atrial fibrillation, right? Ventricular tachycardia, ventricular fibrillation. So all these are examples of tachyarrhythmias where the heart rate is towards the higher side. So these are all some of the conditions I mentioned. These are already there in the book, but you need to remember 4 to 5 causes of each. Next point is rhythm. So what do you understand by rhythm? तो जब आपने फील किया अभी, did you feel the periodicity between the beats? क्या था वो? हर बीट के बीच में जो इंटरवल था वो कांस्टेंट था या इरेगुलर था? और सबका ये भी चमत्कार है. समटाइम्स इट वाज नॉट, बीच बीच में हो रहा था ना, राइट. तो बीट टू बीट इंटरवल का जो पीरियोडिसिटी है, दैट इज व्हाट वी रेफर टू एज रिदम. सो व्हेनेवर यू आर काउंटिंग फॉर फुल 1 मिनट, एक ही साथ आपको इस पे भी ध्यान देना है कि आर द बीट्स कमिंग रेगुलरली और नॉट. Normally you should come across regular rhythm, regular. Sometimes you may come across, as he mentioned, कि breathing के साथ there is a phasic variation in the heart rate. This is called a sinus arrhythmia, right? So you may come across, you may not come across, but this particular phenomena is called as sinus arrhythmia. This happens at the level of the brain stem. Respiratory system के जितने भी centers हैं, these are all present in the medulla, in and around the medulla, and so are the centers of the CVS. तो ब्रीदिंग के साथ साथ समटाइम्स signals from the respiratory centers they spill over into the centers of CVS. So this example is sinus arrhythmia. You may come across, right? If you come across, you mention it. But normally for most, you will come across regular rhythm. Next point is volume. Third point. So what is pulse volume? What is your idea of pulse volume? So we'll do one more activity. So again, feel the pulse, all of you. फील करो पल्स फॉर 10 seconds यू फील ध्यान से, है ना, खुद का फील करो पहले, बिकॉज यू विल बी डूइंग इट योरसेल्फ. फील योर ओन पल्स, ऑल ऑफ यू. 10 seconds कर लिया फील अच्छे से, हाथ को छोड़ना नहीं है पकड़. सो नाउ ऑल ऑफ यू गेट अप इन योर प्लेसेस. गेट अप. ये रखो, रखो तो ना प्लीज, सब कुछ नीचे रखो, चेयर पे रखो सब. हो गए. सो नाउ यू जंप इन योर प्लेस फॉर 20 times. जंप करो, 20 बार उछलना है. करो. गुड गुड गुड. करो करो भाई, करो जल्दी. 20 बार. डन. अरे हो नहीं हुआ, 20 बार और कर. हो गया, चलो बैठो जल्दी. नाउ अगेन यू पुट योर हैंड ऑन द पल्स. व्हाट डिफरेंस डू यू सी? जल्दी पल्स फील करो. तेज हो गई. रेट तो ऑलरेडी हैव डिस्कस्ड अबाउट रेट. व्हाट एल्स? रेट के साथ और क्या बदला? ध्यान से फील करो. एम्पलीट्यूड इज हाई. किसी ने कहा था इंटेंसिटी. हुआ कौन कह रहा था? दस इंटेंसिटी आपको फील हुआ, राइट? इंटेंसिटी ज्यादा है ना. रेट के साथ आपको भी फील हुआ. सो रेट एंड वॉल्यूम. सो वॉल्यूम से व्हाट वी मीन इज इंटेंसिटी और फोर्स और थ्रस्ट with which we feel the pressure wave on our palpating fingertips. कितने strength के साथ, intensity के साथ feel हो रहा है, that is called as pulse volume, right? And as I said some time back, exercise is a condition of hyperdynamic circulation. All conditions where the circulation is hyperdynamic, you will find that rate and volume both increase, right? So pulse pressure, you will come across one more thing in blood pressure, systolic minus diastolic. So pulse pressure is actually the same thing. Pulse pressure is a mathematical expression of pulse volume. Systolic और diastolic के बीच में गैप जितना ज्यादा होगा, pulse pressure उतना ज्यादा है, right? Clinically when you examine it, you call this as pulse volume. ठीक है? It actually refers to the same thing. ठीक है? So pulse volume at rest, पहले जो आपने फील किया था, now there is no word for normal volume. Comparison के लिए जैसे rate में हमने पता है कि 60 to 100 is the normal range. Now there is nothing for expressing pulse volume, the normalcy of pulse volume. So that you have to learn by feeling and with experience. कि किसको हम लोग बोलेंगे कि this is normal volume pulse. ठीक है? So what you should do is when you go back to your hostels, you should keep feeling your pulse rest पे, and when you do an activity, you can appreciate the difference. That is how you learn to appreciate कि कौन सा normal है, कौन सा high volume है. Normal volume pulse is usually described as moderate volume. If the pulse is lower, pulse volume is lower, it is not a good thing, right? Low volume pulse we see commonly in hypovolemic shock. Tissue perfusion is affected. It is insufficient. Causes can be because of loss of blood, loss of fluid from the body. It can also be because of heart not being able to pump very strong. So these are all examples of or causes of shock. Shock may you will find that the heart volume is less, pulse volume is less. Heart failure, pulse volume is less towards the lesser side. So this type of weak pulse is also called as hypokinetic pulse. तो opposite extreme, when the pulse volume is higher, एक तो आपने अभी खुद demonstrate किया, right? Exercise and all conditions that you can think of hyperdynamic circulation, pregnancy, fever, thyrotoxicosis, all of this, the pulse volume is stronger, more high volume pulse. Some valvular heart diseases also aortic regurgitation for example, the aortic valve is incompetent, वो बंद नहीं हो रहा अच्छे से, again you will find that the pulse volume is higher. ठीक है. Next, character, I'll come towards the end because character is not something you can feel clinically, we record it digitally. Synchronicity से what do we mean? So what is the literal meaning of this word? Synchronicity हम लोग क्या समझते हैं? वही हो गया, सिंक्रोनाइज हो गया, क्या मतलब है? प्रॉपर हार्मोनी, यस. और तो दिस साइड synchronicity means that we are comparing two or more things and हम ये देख रहे हैं कि are these events occurring at the same point of time or not, एक साथ हो रहे कि नहीं. This is what you have to see. तो synchronicity के लिए what you should do is use both your hands of course and you can feel it like this. दोनों तरफ आपको एक साथ फील करना है. ध्यान से देखो आप लोग. So you have to pay attention whether on both the right side and the left side is it occurring together or not, simultaneously or not. Both the radial arteries together, right? I am still using this 3 fingertips, remember. Thumb से नहीं करना, और use method remains the same. Semi flexion, semi pronated, rested. These things are same for both sides. Is it occurring together? कि इसका एक साथ नहीं हुआ. So this particular point, as I said, normally you will come across that it is synchronous on both the sides. तो findings हम क्या लिखेंगे? You can write down synchronized on both sides, or you can also mention that there is no radio-radial delay. एक radial artery के साथ दूसरे side radial artery में there is no delay. So there is one more way of expressing radio-radial delay. There is no radio-radial delay. Or you can just mention that it is synchronized on both right and left side. So normally ये होना चाहिए. If it is not synchronized, then you have to think of something. कि something is wrong. Commonest cause where you come across this particular phenomena, कि it is not synchronized, it is coarctation of aorta. This is a disease of the aorta. This is one thing you remember. एक similar चीज femoral artery के साथ भी you commonly we examine radiofemoral delay, because that needs a proper setup for privacy. So we're not doing it here, but आपको पता होना चाहिए radial artery on one side and femoral artery lower limb हो गया anatomy में या नहीं. So you know the location of the femoral artery. Surface marking, where is it present? Surface marking of the femoral artery. Femoral artery is palpated. One hand on the radial artery, one on the femoral artery. Now this also, you will feel both the pulsations together. Normally there is no delay, right? If there is a delay, you think of some type of disease. So this is called as radiofemoral delay. So this becomes the second, if you can mention it towards the end. There is no radiofemoral delay provided you have arranged for privacy and you have taken consent. ठीक है, नहीं है तो you can mention the heading and you can mention not done. So that implies that you know this thing and you have not done it because of these things. Okay, condition of vessel wall. What does this mean? Here we are not focusing on the pressure wave as such. We are trying to feel the arterial wall, vessel wall. Now for this method, again you feel the radial artery at the outset. So now using these two fingers, this proximal and the distal finger are brought together. They are brought here close to each other, right? Applying firm pressure, you make this part of the artery empty. No, photos are not allowed. No. I get distracted, right? So both the fingers to start with, they should be placed together. अगर आपको नहीं दिख रहा है इधर आओ. Come and see here. Those at the back, if you are not able to see, come and stand here and see. These two fingers come together close. इधर आ. Here. इनको don't block करना. Okay. This side doesn't. These two fingers go together, right? So what I am doing is I am applying firm pressure on the arteries and I am making this part of the vessel empty of blood. So radial artery, if you remember, starting where I told you the function of the proximal finger is regulating the pressure. है ना? So if you apply firm pressure, you are obliterating the pressure wave now. मैंने उसको बंद कर दिया by applying firm pressure and with the distal finger, so I am squeezing out the blood from this part. So this part, which whatever is present here, this is the vessel wall without the blood and without the pressure wave. So you have to roll it like this with the middle finger. The surface of the background is the radius bone, so it is a floor, bony floor. तो bony floor में आपको focus करना है. Do you come across the wall of the artery? Roll it here like this. है ना? करो. Do it yourself. Do it on yourself. Then tell me your finding. खुद का करो. So you put the fingers over here. Both the proximal and the distal fingers are brought close. Firm pressure is applied, and this blood in the remaining part of the vessel is squeezed out like this. Now with the middle finger, I am trying to roll the arterial wall on the bony surface, on the bony floor. Okay? And all of these things should happen when the arm rested. ये नहीं बोलना है. Feel हुआ artery? ध्यान से. You have to be honest with your findings. Felt the arterial wall? So remember, as I said, we are not focusing on the pressure wave, not on the blood, but we are focusing on the wall of the artery. आपको फील हुआ या नहीं? हो गया? आपको फील हो गया? ध्यान से. Sure. How many of you felt? Let me see how many of you did not feel. इनको wall of the artery नहीं फील हुआ. They are right. नहीं होना चाहिए फील. आपको फील नहीं हुआ. Because in young adults, the arterial wall is elastic. You do not feel the wall of the artery as a separate thing. If you have grandparents in your home, if you, I'll come to you. If you have grandparents or elderly people in your family, unka do the same maneuver and check for yourself. Because of arteriosclerosis, with aging, the wall becomes more and more hardened or sclerosed. So because of arteriosclerosis, the wall becomes so hard that it is felt separately. Right? तो ये कॉर्ड लाइक फीलिंग यंग एडल्ट्स में नहीं आना चाहिए. सो दिस जो ना फील होना नॉर्मल है इन यंग एडल्ट्स. ठीक है. नाउ यू टेल मी प्लीज. कंफ्यूज नहीं होना है ना. ये टेंडन भी नहीं फील करना है, प्रेशर वेव भी नहीं फील करना है. वाल आर्टरी आपने देखा होगा एनाटॉमी में, यू हैव सीन ना. सो आर्टरीज को फील करना है. सो नॉट फीलिंग इट इज द नॉर्मल फाइंडिंग. चलो. सो लेफ्ट विद द लास्ट पॉइंट, कैरेक्टर ऑफ द पल्स. Character of the pulse refers to the pressure wave form of the pulse. Cardiac cycle में you have read about the pressure wave form of the ventricle and the aorta. किसी को याद है या नहीं? Do you remember seeing a wave like this? Do you remember seeing a wave like this? Waveform. Systole where you come across this peak followed by a downstroke, so upstroke followed by downstroke. This notch is called as the dicrotic notch. The reason for this notch is what? So no one is studying. Yeah? Dicrotic notch का क्या concept? What happens after the semilunar valves have closed? Aorta में, when the left ventricle contracts, the blood volume goes into the aorta. You can see as it is the upstroke of the pulse, right? What happens after this? Semilunar valve closes, right? Closure of the semilunar valve produces the second heart sound. Yes or no? And then the blood column that was there in the aorta, it gets reflected from the closed valves, producing this specific notch. Now this particular waveform is recorded digitally. Same thing can also be recorded from the peripheral arteries, right? This is what you refer to as character. Isme, because it is not being examined clinically, you should finding, because you're not having any digital device as such, you mention not clinically recordable. So this is a digital finding, it is not a clinical finding. Okay? But you should know what are the waveforms and abnormalities क्या हो सकते हैं इसके. Sometimes you will find that alternately pulse waveform, if you trace it, alternately one of the waveform is smaller and the next one is larger. So it can keep on going like this, alternating. So this is called as pulsus alternans. Sometimes you will find that if you take a recording of the pulse waveform and if you have a simultaneous recording of the blood pressure, there is an inspirated decline in the blood pressure by more than 10 millimeters of mercury. And us time if you feel the pulse becomes very weak. This is called as pulsus paradoxus. Similarly, you might come across two peaks in pulse, in the system, upstroke of the pulse. वो भी abnormal है. A pulse can be slowly rising low volume pulse like this. But remember, ये सारे जो चीज़, these are all digital recordings. This is called the pulsus parvus et tardus. This is seen in different aortic valvular lesions. These abnormal things, it is there in the book. You should know in which disease, which type of waveform is seen. But as far as clinical examination goes, this is not recorded clinically, except there is one particular type of pulse, abnormal character of pulse, that can be clinically elicited. So this is called as water hammer pulse. Water hammer pulse also has a different name, collapsing pulse. So as the name tells you, there is some collapsing character in the pulse. Now to elicit this, ये भी normally नहीं मिल रहा है. You see in some diseases. Which diseases? In aortic regurgitation or incompetence, जो कि एक disease है aortic valve का. There is one more disease called as PDA. What is PDA? Ductus arteriosus. Embryology में have you read about this? Ductus arteriosus, I think. है ना? So patent ductus arteriosus is a structure connecting the pulmonary trunk and the aorta. It is a structure in the fetal life, fetal circulation का part है ये. And after birth, there is a physiological closure immediately, almost immediately, and an anatomical closure of this by 3 months. But some individuals, it remains persistent. So this is called as patent ductus arteriosus. So in these 2-3 conditions, you come across this specific type of pulse, a collapsing pulse. Now to demonstrate this, if you are asked, demonstrate kariye water hammer pulse, you should know the method. Now we are holding it like this for this, only this particular examination. We are holding the hand in such a way that radial artery is felt by the finger pads here at the base, here, right? The other end goes here, you are steadying it here, and you have to feel the pulse at rest, and suddenly you lift it up, lift the upper limb up. Now, जिनमें collapsing pulse होगा, as soon as you do this, it will disappear, and if you bring it back, you will feel again. That's why the name collapsing pulse. This happens because of the blood volume again coming back. So normally the semilunar valve should be closed, nothing should be returning to the left ventricle. But in these 2 diseases that I said, something comes back. So that's why the collapsing nature of the pulse, right? So ये आपको करना है only when you're asked to demonstrate water hammer pulse. Otherwise, character, it is digitally recordable, not clinically. ठीक है? Done? So now what you should do is you will be going to the lab. These are the parameters. Findings में आपको पहले लिखना है right side followed by left side. ठीक है? So observation के बाद, once observations is done, if you have followed the class attentively, in none of the findings I have used the word normal here. तो normal abnormal is always inference. Observation cannot be normal or abnormal. Observation में आपको जो feel हुआ, जो दिखा, आपको लिखना है. After observation, next heading is inference. Inference means on the basis of the examination, on the basis of the result or of the observations. What do you think now? The arterial clinical examination, the arterial pulse is within normal limits or not within normal limits? So that you have to mention at the end, and this will complete your examination, right? Chalo.